Hey guys, and welcome to my channel, Time is But a Window, and today we're going to be doing some Overwatch. As you can see here, the suspect's got 14 kills, 103 damage around, making his way over here towards middle. Checking the left side of window, there is one guy on the right side of window. Did kind of aim at him through the wall a little bit there, but don't think he knew it was there. I think that was just coincidental. Going to be making his way back over here towards terrorist spawn, and back over towards the A site. Now the suspect is in a pretty difficult situation. As you can see here, it's a 2v5, and well, now it's at 1v5. Will he be able to clutch this? It's going to be a hell of a round if he does. As you can see, there is no one playing the A site, so he is going to get in here and is going to be able to plant that bomb. Meanwhile, Duck is rotating over here towards stairs. He is going to spot him out, takes a shot, not quite able to connect, and going to lose the round. This round making his way over here towards mid with an SG553. Does spot out one guy, doesn't get shot. Actually ran right across there, and Duck shot right next to him. Going to be peeking over here towards connector and now making his way up catwalk. There is one guy in B hall, is able to take down his teammate. He was able to make it up over here towards ladder room, but the thing is he did get tagged from behind a little bit. One guy making his way through underpass back over towards mid. And the last guy over there by ticket booth does not seem like the suspect knows where he is. He's just kind of over here lurking and trying to cut off any rotation. Now, as you can see, the score is 12-2, and so far I haven't seen anything too suspicious from the suspect here. I think he may have just been reported because this game was so one-sided. One guy in window on the left-hand side. Suspect slowly pushing up here, checking over here towards connector. Is going to spot one guy out. Holds for a second to see if he's going to re-peek, but he doesn't. In fact, they're all making their way over there towards window room. Teammates able to get a pick over here by connector. One guy peeking out from window. One guy pushing up catwalk. Does he hear the footsteps? I don't think he did. Going to be making his way over here towards window. Able to take down the guy in window room. His teammate was actually able to take out the guy on catwalk. That's just going to leave one guy in top mid who gets taken down. And the score is 13-2. The suspect is looking fairly legitimate. Haven't really seen anything too suspicious. Alright, one guy in mid here on the left-hand side. The suspect's going to peek over here. Checks to the right. And gets shot in the back. Suspect once again making his way over here towards middle. We're going to be holding the angle with a deagle this time. There is a smoke in mid, but there is a little bit of a gap if someone decides to try to peek that. It looks like they're all going to be going over there towards the B site. One guy actually pushed through underpass here. Is going to spot out his teammate and take him down. Suspect peeks out, able to get the trade kill onto Salmon. One more guy in underpass. He actually gets lucky there. Down to 17 health, but is able to get the kill. Alright, rotating over here through market. One guy up close, one guy far over there by Van. Gonna be slowly creeping around. Is scanning things as he pushes out. Spot out Goose, able to take him down. Now does he know where the last terrorist is? He just spotted him out on the angle. It looks like Duck's gonna peek wide and take down the suspect. Alright, the suspect holding mid once again with a deagle. Just sitting back here in window, kind of in the middle of window. If someone does peek out wide, he can't really fall back before someone takes him down. Salmon is pushing through underpass. Doesn't seem like he knows he's there. And he's going to be rotating over here towards the A site as the terrorists attempt to take it. The suspect did buy an but as you can see, he's going to be going with that deagle once again. His teammate pushing up middle here. Hurricane was able to get a kill onto Goose. And I think Salmon was spotted out and tagged down a little bit by his other teammate that had pushed up mid. Meanwhile, the rest of the terrorists making their way over there towards the B site, so the suspect's going to start rotating over, realizing that no one is holding it. Teammate on catwalk gets taken down, going to push through the smoke, takes a couple shots, not quite able to get on target, pulls out that He's able to use that effectively. Vortex is able to take down Robin, and the suspect comes around the corner and tries to help him take down Duck. Now there's only one terrorist remaining, making his way up there from catwalk. Suspect's watching the flank, doesn't see anyone, and his teammate pushing over here from B halls. Last guy is sneaking over here into sight, might actually be able to collect that bomb and plant it. Suspect still holding here, gonna get shot from behind, never checked his back. Alright, the suspect making his way over here towards stairs this time, peeking over there towards A main. He is gonna spot one guy out, almost gets blindsided from Palace here. Does spot him out before he takes any damage though. Woodpecker is able to take down Salmon. One more guy over here in Palace, and the suspect peeking around the corner. The way he kind of took that looked a little bit suspicious, but not overly suspicious. Alright guys, time for the Overwatch resolution. Let's go through this. As for major description aim assistance, I'm going to have to go with insufficient evidence. That looked like his natural aiming ability to me. Didn't look overly locky or anything like that. As for major description vision assistance, there were a couple moments where he kind of aimed on someone through the wall or positioned his crosshair in a slightly odd way. But other than that, I'm going to have to say insufficient evidence here as well. As for major disruption, other external assistance, didn't see any bunny hop scripts or any kind of anti-aim, so insufficient evidence here. And as for griefing, Well, he did use a deagle 3 rounds in a row, but he did pull out that ump once he got close up on the enemy. So I'm going to have to say that he was probably not trying to grief his teammates, and he was trying to play the game to the best of his ability, so insufficient evidence here. Overall, I think he was probably just reported because this game was so one-sided. Let's move on to the next case. Once again, we find ourselves on D Mirage. The suspect here has 8 kills, 91 damage around with an 87% headshot percentage. Gonna be playing over here from inside site. One guy in Palace, a couple guys posting up over here, looking like they're gonna try to go for an A take. Actually, 2 outside of A main here. One just kind of holding the angle, and one looks like he's going up top. Suspect peeks out. I think he saw a little bit of his shoulder, but not entirely sure if he spotted him or I just spotted him because of that little aura around the players there. By the way, one guy up close here drops a flashbang. The suspect gets blinded, falls back a little bit, and that flank comes in. They turn around and try to take down the flank. Suspect hits 2 nice 1Ds right there and try to chase them down. Kind of feeling it a little bit after those kills. But there is an AK down. Let's see if he picks that up. He is going to pick up the AK-47 at 3v2. This is winnable. One guy planting the bomb, one guy over there by stairs, and his teammate's going to be rotating over here from mid, it looks like. And the suspect seems to be going the long way. I guess he wants to come and approach this from mid. His teammate pushing into the site is going to get taken down. And now his other teammate over here by underpass looks like he doesn't want to go for it at all. Suspect's going to push through window and approach it from window. One guy underneath balcony. This might be the right way about going about this, but to be completely honest, that bomb is ticking down way too quickly, and he's not going to have a chance to take down the final terrorist and defuse. Suspect's going to fall back into sight. One guy is over here towards Palace. He knows he's there because Iguana did throw a flashbang just a moment ago before peeking out. Meanwhile, the suspect here playing behind the boxes, trying to check over there towards A main. No one has peeked out yet, but Eclipse is close. Eclipse is pushing out right now, it looks like, making his way over there towards Tetris. Iguana's just kind of playing the halls here, holding a passive angle, and the suspect's just going to peek out and destroy Heron. Wow, what a crazy fast peek right there. Crazy shot there. Okay, he's got to be cheating. There is no way he's legitimate. It's almost like he turned on a trigger bot and just aiming over towards people's heads and taking them down with instant one-taps. All right, the suspect making his way over here towards mid. There is one guy on the left side of mid, one guy on the right side of mid. McCaw's going to go aggressive here, and the suspect's going to reposition over here towards window room. Good to know there's a guy up close here on the left-hand side. McCaw's able to take down Lamb, and that's just going to leave one terrorist remaining on top mid. Donkey's down to 53 HP. The suspect here is guarding the bomb technically, even though he knows where the last player is. Playing it awfully passive, especially considering what we saw him do just a second ago. And once again, instant reactions, able to take down Donkey. Alright, the suspect making his way over here towards window room. Donkey there on the right hand side. And I think the suspect knows he's there. One guy over here in underpass as well. The suspect's just going to drop down. Does manage to get across without getting shot. And making his way up here towards catwalk now. One guy in sight over towards bench, one guy in halls. He's able to take down Lamb with a headshot, and look at him follow Eclipse through that wall. Knows the other guy's over here in market, but his teammate's going to take him down, and that's all of the terrorists. They should be able to get that defused. Alright, so what is the suspect using right now? Well, it looks like he's using some form of aim lock and a wall hack, though he might be using a trigger bot as well. Now, I imagine he's going to have some ridiculously fast reaction time to take down Eclipse. He does. And he's able to rotate over here towards window room, have a ridiculously fast reaction time to take down Donkey, and he's still got 3 terrorists to worry about, one over there in mid pushing his way up. Suspect is ready for it. Of course, he knows exactly where he's coming from. One taps him in the brain, and we got Lamb over here at that crawl space. Meanwhile, the suspect's going to instantly peek out and destroy him, and that's just going to leave one terrorist remaining with the bomb over there at the B site. Should be able to plant that bomb. Probably has no real way to defend this with the suspect reacting so quickly. Right, the suspect's going to peek out. Does tap him in the shoulder. It is a trigger bot. It has to be a trigger bot because no matter where he is, he shoots him pretty much instantaneously as soon as his crosshair is on him. I'm starting to think that it's not an aim lock. I'm starting to think it's just a wall hack and a trigger bot, and because he can see people through walls, he's just positioning his crosshair right, able to get those headshots. And I'm really struggling to figure out exactly which cheats he's using, but he is cheating, and I'm probably just going to report the trifecta to be safe. Alright, his teammates have decided to go super aggressive here and have taken down all of them but one. As you can see, there's one terrorist remaining, and the suspect's going to tag him. Rose is going to finish him off. This time, the suspect going to be making his way over here through Palace. There is one guy in sight and one guy over by window. Suspect's checking over to the right, checks over to the left, does spot out Heron, didn't quite get on him. And it looks like Iguana is going to push out from connector. He is holding the angle. He just takes a tap at his fingertips. Iguana is going to fall back here. Being aggressive once again. Suspect's going to tag him a couple times. Hasn't been able to finish him off yet. Imagine he'll eventually have it. No! Iguana's going to win that duel. Alright, the suspect making his way over here towards the B site. One guy on the other side of that smoke. And the suspect is going to start pushing through it here, I think. I'll let his teammate go first. Shooting at Donkey through the smoke. Just straight up aiming on him right through that smoke. Donkey and Lamb on the right-hand side. He tried to throw a nade, but he screwed it up, taking some shots at him. Weren't confirmed before. It definitely is now. You can see Lamb there on the right-hand side. And he, of course, knows he's there, but he's going to try to peek out and see if he can take down Heron first. Heron pushing his way around towards sight. Suspect looking at him through the wall. Suspect's about to peek out, takes the shot over here at Lamb, and able to take down Lamb. Still got to worry about Heron. Gets the headshot onto Heron, and is able to take him down. So what do you guys think? Is he using an aim lock? Because that looked like an aim lock on that round, and a couple of the other rounds it did. But sometimes it looks like he's not exactly aiming. It looks like it's just kind of firing anywhere on the body. Alright, his teammate going to push through here, able to take down Heron. And for the most part, they have that A side. One guy still over at Ticket Booth. And the suspect here, making his way over here towards Tetris. McCall is able to take down someone in jungle. Follow that up with a Molotov to prevent him from pushing out. And the suspect's going to peek around the corner and trying to get that instant one tap to the head. He actually does dink him and trying to finish him off. One more bullet and he'll get that win. He is able to take down Eclipse. And now that's just Lamb left over here by window. Holding the angle. The suspect peeks him perfectly. Causes Lamb to take a shot. Of him peeking around the corner here. Is able to take down the final counter-terrorist. Let's go and do the Overwatch resolution. As for major disruption aim assistance, I'm going to have to go with evident beyond reasonable doubt. Something was going on that looked like an aim lock on several of the rounds, even though not every round looked like an aim lock. As for vision assistance, that is definitely evident beyond reasonable doubt, and other external assistance. Since he was using a trigger bot, I'm going to go with evident beyond reasonable doubt. As for major disruption griefing, insufficient evidence here, but at the end of the day, this guy was full on cheating, and he wasn't really hiding it. It's just what kind of cheats he was using is a little bit different than what we normally see. Let's move on to the next case. Now we find ourselves on D Inferno in warm-up, and the suspect here is going to take down Frog. Suspect here, bunny hopping his way over here towards middle. Hit a couple hops, not enough for a B-hop script. Alright, everyone is connected, and this game should be starting fairly soon, but as you can see, he is glitching around a little bit. Suspect making his way over here towards mid. There is one guy on the right-hand side. He is able to take down Puffin with a nice shot from that AWP. Going to pick up that Deagle and make his way over here towards the site with 3 seconds remaining in warm-up. And we are live. The suspect here making his way over here towards, it looks like, middle. Right, one guy on the left side of mid. One guy on the right side of mid, actually coming back. Isn't going to stick around for long to see if anyone does peek out. One guy behind the wood here, probably called out by his teammate. He is able to take him down with a one tap. One more guy at corner takes him down as well. That P250 can be pretty strong on pistol round. Gonna be pushing his way over here in the site, but there is one guy pushing his way through CT spawn. Looks like he knew it was there. That is a pretty typical rotation spot, but just the way that he stopped as he looked at the wall there made it look like he knew that guy was coming at that exact moment. This round he's AFK in T spawn. He is going to buy up a Deagle, but he's just sitting here and hasn't done anything yet. Alright, so he bought up a Deagle and an AK, pushing his way over here towards mid. There is one guy on the right side of mid. He is able to take down Frog. Puffin just holding the angle here. His teammate's probably a little bit upset with how his teammate played that, but that's okay. Alright, the suspect making his way back over here towards mid. He is so glitchy. I really think he's using some form of anti-aim. By the way, one guy on left mid, one guy over here on banana behind the brick wall. But Kiwi going to take down Vulture, and the suspect going to be pushing his way through halls here with Goose. Emu's going to get taken down by Wagon. That's going to give them full access to the site, even though there is one guy on arch side. One guy flanking quick from mid. The suspect fakes the plant. Holding the angle, going to peek out and gets taken down, but Goose actually wins the round. Alright, one guy in mid here on the left-hand side. His teammate's going to push aggressive here. That is actually just a bot. And the suspect here going to be peeking out, trying to get an angle onto it. Maple actually going to go for the re-peek. Looks like the suspect feels a re-peek coming and is able to take down Maple. Alright, one guy at the end of Paul's here. Emu's going to peek out aggressively. The suspect's going to be able to react to him and take him down. And one more guy over here, arch side by sight. Yeah, and the suspect is glitching around like crazy. Going to be peeking out over here, trying to take down Vulture. It looks like Vulture's going to push through the smoke. Suspect's going to push around the other side. Goose is going to take down Vulture. That's just going to leave one counter-terrorist remaining, rotating over here from CT spawn. Alright, last guy pushing up here. Suspect just in the back left corner here, jumping up and down, making a lot of noise. Guess this is to decoy for his teammate. Frog's going to take down his teammate, and Frog takes down the suspect. Alright, the suspect's teammate goes down, so he's going to pick up that AWP. One guy up close here. Of course, he knows he's there. Maybe a call out from his teammate. That is a possibility. Either way, going to be pushing his way over here towards middle. So far, he has seemed overly aware of players' locations, even in situations where people shouldn't be calling it out for him. So he is going to get flanked here. Gets a little bit of damage from behind, down to 27 HP, just spamming over there towards the wall, as if he expects his deagle to just aim for him. Peeking out, but getting taken down from mid. As you can see, Kiwi is sliding up there over towards Banana. Meanwhile, the suspect sitting back here in mid, Emu on the left-hand side. Teammates full on taking that B site, following Kiwi in, who is just sliding around with a scout. Now he just picked up an AWP. 2 counter-terrorists make that 1 counter-terrorist remaining. Last guy pushing up from Banana should be taken down by that scout momentarily. And Kiwi's actually going to take him down with the AWP. I completely forgot he changed weapons again. Alright, so the suspect's teammate is definitely cheating, and the suspect seems like he's using some form of anti-aim. Alright, last 2 counter-terrorists over there at the B site. The suspect making his way over here towards A. I don't think we're going to see anything. Lily's going to take down Emu. Making his way over here towards site. Going to start planting that bomb as Lily finishes off the final terrorist. Alright, 1 guy on Banana. The suspect did spot him out. He is peeking out, taking a shot over here towards Barrel. Is able to take down Frog with a headshot. Suspect going to jump up into window. He didn't actually push out, though he was in window, and I thought he was going to jump out because we saw him jumping at the moment. Just 1 counter-terrorist remaining. That would be Maple, able to take down his teammate. The suspect just kind of hiding in back of sight here, using that anti-aim of whatever the heck he's using. Either way, Maple peeked out and looked like it shot right above his head. Time for the Overwatch resolution. Let's go through this. As for major disruption aim assistance, I'm going to go with insufficient evidence here. While he did hit some nice shots, overall, I'm going to say that could have definitely been his natural aim. As for vision assistance, it seemed like he was overly aware at parts. And even though he did get caught off guard once, for the most part, he seemed like he had more information than he probably should have. So I'm going to go with evident beyond reasonable doubt here. This guy was obviously legit hacking with an anti-aim, and we could see the anti-aim happening over and over again throughout the entire game. So I'm going to have to go with evident beyond reasonable doubt here. And honestly, this was the most suspicious part. Even in the warm-up, we saw the anti-aim. And now, while glitches can happen from time to time, this was happening way too consistently. As for griefing, he wasn't griefing his teammates and trying to lose this game, so insufficient evidence here. As today's cases, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and as always, have a great day.